the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Torrey out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Heat, they've got Tyler Hero. And Drew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Fires for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. On the wing, Porter. Checked by Mitchell. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Powell. Over Porter. Powell's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Here's Powell, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Wiggins outside. Beyond the arc. Again, the Heat misses. Claxton, a screen on Hero. Dimon. Nets keep it alive. Here's Clowney. It's good. Clowney's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Miami moving it around. Powell against Porter. 5 on the clock. Such a wide open look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Down low. Goes up with it. Dimon, that's good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Here's Powell, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And the bucket is good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Nets leading by 6. Here's Torrey, looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Pass to Claxton. Over Adebayo. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Now here's Claxton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Pass to Porter. Here's Torrey. Lets it fly. Porter's shot is off.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Now Mitchell, looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Kicks it to Hero. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn leading by 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, here come the Heat. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Adebayo.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Outside Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Mitchell. Hero outside. Corner shot. And the shot falls short that time.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside Porter. Here's Dimon. To snap the cold streak. Here's Claxton, and he banks in the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Adebayo. 29 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Powell finds Hero. Drills it from deep.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Inside, here's Wiggins.
Powerful.
Yes! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Nets with a lead. Here's Dimon. Pass to Clowney. They set the pick. Off target with the three. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Now here's Wiggins. It's Powell on the wing. Releases. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Nets have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Porter looks it over. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Heat trail by 3. Powell outside from the arc. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make him pay.
Fade away. Again, the Nets score.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Mitchell, a screen on Porter. For 3, Powell. Another miss by Powell.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Clowney. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Traoré. 8 points in his last time out. Porter gets the bucket.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Going with an almost entire new group here. Ware's checked in for Wiggins. Jaquez comes in for Powell. Larson's checked in for Hero. And it's Smith in for Mitchell. And here's Ware. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. For 3, Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, Specifically, which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games? The Heat, fourth.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Yakachonis comes in for Smith. And it's the Heat with the ball. 4-point game. They set the screen. Pass to Jaquez. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jovic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Porter with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. That three's off the mark.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. The rebound by Dimon.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Porter. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Here's Yakachonis. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Larson. Off target from outside. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Dimon. Williams with the screen. And it's Dimon missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Larson. Here's Yakachonis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires from deep. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Now here's Claxton. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Outside, Williams. Tries the 9-footer. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
Pass to Yakachonis. A minute 20 left in the first quarter here. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Dimon. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Porter. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
And for Miami, they're shooting a rock around 41% during the first quarter. Pass to Ware. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dimon. 5 to shoot. Outside, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Yakachonis. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Terrence Mann is out there with Powell. Then there's Sharp, then it's Zaire Williams, and it's Wolf in at the power forward position. Powell, it's good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Sharp. Back to Powell. Outside, Williams. And the Nets, another three.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
And it's Powell with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now, that's how you reboot a team.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
And that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the middle. Here's Ware. He can't hit that time. Good D by Sharp.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williams passes to Powell. Here's Wolf. Back to Powell. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Williams against Powell. Miami moving it around. Powell sets a screen. From behind the arc. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Now man, in his last outing, 8 points for him. Williams from long range. Powell pulls it in.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And there's a pick. 4-3. Brooklyn pulls it in. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the 2 teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Tyler Heroes checked in for Miami. Here's Larson, now covers. Pass to Ware. Ware, the screen. Hero for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
He hits the second from the line. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And he makes all 3.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ware. Miami trailing. It's Powell on the wing. Williams defending. Powell against Williams. Miami, no good that time either. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. For 3. That miss makes him 3 for 7. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Hero right side. And again, no good by Miami. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. To the inside, Clowney. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Clowney's got 9.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Powell outside. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. 4th, Miami.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Larson. And Brooklyn has possession. They lead by 4. Pass to Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Jaquez against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Adebayo from long range. The rebound by the Nets. The 3 ball. Wolf, good. Wolf's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Hero scanning the floor. Adebayo in the post. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Over to the wing. From deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Porter. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Wolf. Here's Traoré. Takes the 3. That one is off. And here's Adebayo. Now Powell. Back to Jaquez. Here's Powell. He's got 14. Adebayo a screen on Williams. Knocks down the long J. Powell's got 17.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Williams against Powell. Porter with it. He's got 15. Pass to Traoré. Now here's Williams. And Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Adebayo, a screen on Williams. For three, Powell. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Wolf. Outside, Williams. Here's Porter. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Hero outside. Back to Powell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So for Miami, Wiggins comes in for Ware, and Mitchell subbed in for Jaquez.
Third team foul. Now at the line, Norman Powell. 1.
Ooh, that one misses for Powell. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interests, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Hero. He's coming off a 25-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Here's Traoré. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. On the wing, Porter. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Miami. It's Powell on the wing. Williams defending. Powell surveying the D. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Wiggins outside. Oh, tough bucket. Wiggins.
Oh, get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Touré. Right wing. Claxton, a screen on Hero. Here's Claxton, hounded by Adebayo. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the game. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Clowney's checked in. Heat trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hero for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Traoré, still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Claxton. Uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Jaquez. He's coming off a 19-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Hero for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Hero's got 9.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 20 points.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Hero outside. The 3. Here's Adebayo. Got it. Bam!
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Brooklyn shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Ware's checked in for Miami.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Dimon. 1.
Free throw, no good. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Traore. For 3, Dimon. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Nets out in front, they lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're measuring up the shot. So tough. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
When I look at the Nets, they haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And now, guys, looking at our game, Michael Porter Jr. Just incredible so far.
Tremendous talent, Porter Jr. When this guy is healthy, he's a force, and he's putting all the pieces together tonight.
Yeah, if I'm their coach, I keep getting it to him. Only makes sense to feed the hot hand.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Powell, then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 11.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Powell against Porter. Hero on the wing. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Toure. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. And here's Hero. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. 18 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Claxton a screen on Hero. To the paint. Cloudy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Mitchell from the arc. Hero, no good. Now Claxton. Pass to Toure. Here's Clowney, hounded by Wiggins. Claxton passes to Porter. Drops in the three. Porter's got 23 points.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Outside Mitchell. Hero for three. Hero with another miss.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Toure. Back to Porter. From outside the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Hero. 18 points for him. Here's Adebayo, who trains the 19-footer. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And Adebayo isn't merely a low-post threat. He can also hurt you with his jumper.
Pass to Dimon. Now here's Porter. Here's Clowney. 11 points in the game. Here's Toure. Beyond the arc. And Hero grabs the board. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
The mid-range wasn't always Wiggins' favorite, but he is becoming more and more consistent from there.
Pass to Porter. Takes a three. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Mitchell. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mitchell against Porter. Pass to Dimon. There's the three. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. He has 7.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Mitchell with the ball. Hero outside. All alone. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Porter gets the bucket.
That's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Hero for 3. Miami, no good that time either.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They set the screen. Hero for three. Buries it from three. Hero's got 21 points in the game.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Shoots over Powell. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 19-point game. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Clowney. Here's Traore. Over Mitchell. Traore can't hit. Heat trail by 19. Powell passes to Adebayo. And he drops it in from the low post. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Hero. He's got 21. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the wing on the left. From behind the arc. And that one's good. Dimon for three. Dimon's got 10 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Hero left side. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Clowney. 14 points for him. Pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Will it go? Adebayo. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And that's now 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
On the break. Here's Wiggins. And that one drops.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Jaquez is checked in for Powell. Larson comes in for Mitchell.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Shot from 12. Larson with a rebound. Heat trail by 20. Now here's Hero. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Michael Porter.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Ware's checked in for Miami. Jovic comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. The kick out to Williams. The three is up. Rebound Miami. Here's Jovic. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And he comes up with a bucket. Ware's got 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Down low. Deflects the pass. Now Jaquez. Now Ware. Here's Larson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Nets leading by 15. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. From downtown. Larson with a rebound. And the Heat with possession. They've got a 10-0 run going. Kicks it to Hero. Miami moving it around. This one for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Pass to Dimon. Driving in. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Ware.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Jovic. Outside Jaquez. And here's Hero. Fires for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. They grab their own miss. Pass to Jovic. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Jovic has got 5 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Traore. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Williams. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jovic. To the left wing. Outside Jaquez. Here's Larson. Launches it. That shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Brooklyn out in front, up by 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Urging his team to go on a run here. Coach Spoelstra.
They have what it takes. I mean, Coach Spo trying to spark a fire here.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Powell. He's out there with Williams. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 4. Powell outside. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Porter. The 3 is up. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Yakitonis. Here's Larson. Now here's Powell. He's guarded by Porter. A shot from the mid-range. And the jumper is on the mark. Powell's got 21 points in the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Williams from long range gets the 3 ball to go. And the Nets lead by 12.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Inside. Out to Powell. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 24.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Powell. On the wing, Porter. The three. Rebound, Miami. Ware's got 8 rebounds in the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Next foul. Daylon Sharp. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn on D. Here's Yakichonis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ware. Three-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now Sharp. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Powell passes to Porter. Powell against Powell. Left side Sharp. Larson with a rebound. Heat trail by 9. Here's Yakichonis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Now at the line, it's a player's foul on made basket as he goes.
Tyler Hero's checked in for Larson. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point lead. To the inside. Here's Porter. Yep, that one goes. Porter's got 16 in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Out to Powell. Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Porter. And that one, good. Porter's got 38 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Ware. Powell outside. Pass to Yakichonis. Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Powell outside. Claxton passes to Porter. No good on the 3. Heat trail by 10. Here's Yakichonis. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wolf.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Powell. Outside, Williams. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. Jaquez grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Powell passes to Hero. Up and over Porter. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Wolf passes to Powell. Outside, Williams. Pass to Claxton. Unloads from 13, and it's Miami with a rebound. Ware with it. Here's Yakichonis. Out to Powell. Here's Yakichonis. Back to Jaquez. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Wow, it's good.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Heat dancers, get loud.
Here's Claxton. Out to the right wing. Pass to Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Hero. Outside Porter. Here's Dimon. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hero. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Heat trail by 7. Wiggins passes to Powell. And stolen by Claxton. To the paint. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Powell for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Toure. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
At the line for the Nets, Traore. 1.
Heat trail by 12. Wiggins from long range. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Toure. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Adebayo, a screen on Porter. Adebayo controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Pass to Dimon. Now Porter. Now covers. Here's Traore. For 3, Dimon. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. It's Wiggins on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hero. Shoots over Demon. Hero, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Claxton down low. Wiggins on him. Pass to Toure. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Powell outside. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Hero. Fires the three. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere. No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, down 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. They trail by 18. Now Adebayo. Here's Hero. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Claxton outside. Here's Traoré. Here's Claxton. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Now here's Mitchell.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, Davion Mitchell. 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Nets leading by 16. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Traoré. He launches. Rebounded by Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nets.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Michael Porter.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Now here's Hero. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
From Davion.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
For 3. Another chance. And that's money on the layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pow! The triple drop! And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Traoré. So we see the Nets taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Michael Porter.